Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the Hermès Birkin and the Chanel Classic Flap. This was a very requested video that I was not sure if I was going to film, and I'm gonna try to explain which one is better than the other one, if the Chanel Classic Flap is still worth it with all the price increases, if the Birkin is better than the Classic Flap, or if the Classic Flap is better than the Birkin. So let's just get into this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lou and I make tons of videos about fashion, luxury. So if you're interested in those topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. So I wanted to come clean with you guys, and this video is not going to be me basically saying, yeah, Hermès is like way better than Chanel because exclusivity and shalala. No, this is really not about it. Like, everyone knows that I love classic flaps. Like, I have 2 jumbos, I have 3 mediums, I have a mini. Classic flaps have always been the bag that I gravitate towards and I just love it. It's just what I have always loved and used. And I recently got my Birkin, so this video is not going to be sizing and how useful and practical either of them are. This is a bit more about, like, are they worth it, or which one is worth more than the other in terms of what you should buy, because I mean, the prices are crazy. And I also want to say straight up, like, neither of them are worth the price, but they are worth it for some people like me. So I'm gonna put you an example. A Lamborghini will never be worth it for me because I don't really find value on cars, and I don't know, I would buy so many things before I would buy a Lamborghini or an expensive watch. Like, I use my phone, so I would prefer maybe an expensive bracelet. But these bags are worth it mainly for bag collectors like me and people that are really into fashion. So yes, this is my addiction. This is what I would like to spend my money on, and I have a very basic car. I don't really have much jewelry. I don't know, this is what I like. So yes, it's not gonna be worth it. Like, the price, yes, is astronomical. The price is way more than it should be for what you actually get on either of them. So let's just get that off the table from the very beginning. But let's also add the fact that both of these are amazing investments. So when I bought this bag, I paid around $4,500, and right now it retails for around $6,000, I think. I'm not really gonna talk about the exact pricing because I have an idea, but the pricing is very different in many countries. So if you want to know the price of this one on the US, you can find it on the website. I'm gonna try to find a picture and put it here because right now I don't really know it. And for the Birkin, when I bought it, it was around 10,000, and I think they had a price increase, and I'm gonna talk about it further into the video. Right now it's around $11,000. So yes, it's a ton of money, but let's just talk about it. I really like these videos and I find them very useful when I watch them, so I hope you enjoyed this one too. First of all, price increases. Okay, Chanel had a price increase again on January 15, and I've gotta say that they are very close into pricing, contrasting with Hermès. So I feel personally that the reason why Hermès had a price increase is because they want to keep a gap between both brands, because yes, they are not the same. Not everyone can go and buy a Birkin, but everyone that has the money can go and buy a Chanel Classic Flap. If you know the story of how I got my Birkin, it was actually not that way. So I actually would have never really played into the game of paying for a bag that's really not my cup of tea. It was just the amazing opportunity that I had, so I took it. That's the reason why I have this bag. And Classic Flaps, well, that's like pretty much another story. But yes, Chanel is trying to reach Hermès prices. I don't really feel like they can. So I was talking to a friend the other day, and there's something that I cannot explain, but the quality of this bag is just on another level. I'm not gonna talk down Chanel. I'm not. Like, this video is not gonna be trashing Chanel because now I have a Birkin. That's not me. If you know me, like, I'm not like that. I love this bag and I will keep buying Chanel and I will keep loving Chanel, but I've gotta be honest, and it's just another level. It doesn't make up for the price, but it makes it a little bit more understandable than the Classic Flap, if you know what I mean. I cannot explain what it is that I can sense the quality, the durability, like how it's made. Like, the Birkin is actually a bag that it it's made by one same artisan. So this bag actually takes days to be done, and they're just like, it's amazing. It's amazing, and you need to actually touch one and see one so you can grasp like what I'm trying to say. If anyone has a better way to explain it, please comment it down below. But it's the leather, it's everything that I just can't tell you that the quality is actually there. And this bag will be passed on through generations. I hope that I have a daughter one day and I don't want this bag anymore. Like, I would only give it to her if I died or something like that. But thing is, this hardware, it's actually gold plated, and even if my classic flap was with gold hardware, they are not gold plated. The leather feels just different. Like, you can see this one has like a plastic coating because it's caviar, and this one is just like deep noir, that is the color. I really don't know how to explain it, but quality wise, this one takes the cake by far. Then if we're gonna talk about which one you can give more use of, I personally think that the classic flap is a little bit more versatile because this bag can be worn from day to night. I find that this bag can actually be a dressy bag, more in this medium size, maybe the small and the minis. And don't kill me for this, please don't. It's just my personal opinion, and I find the Birkin and the Kelly to be very casual bags, and I feel like the people that use them for, I don't know, a runway, a red carpet, a wedding, I find it like they're just wanting to show off that they have money or that they can score a Birkin. The bag screams day-to-day bag, not red carpet, not anything like that. This is my personal opinion. Please, if you use it for a wedding, I'm fine with that. Like, I never ever criticize anyone. I'm just saying like my opinion, and I will use this bag daily, not for special occasions. I will use this, like, I buy my bags to use them, to be honest. I will not just store them and look at them. If I have a bag in my collection, it's because I'm gonna use it and I'm gonna enjoy it because it's a bag. It is what it is. It's not status, it's not anything. I really don't like that about Hermes. I do not appreciate the fact that someone that has a Birkin can get a little bit cocky and claim that they are better than everyone else because they have one. Like, yes, you have a bag, but what else? Like, what do you do for others? Are you kind? Do you actually put something out there to the society that it's helpful? If not, then you're just someone with a bag, and that's my opinion. I don't really like that Hermes does that game where you have to play a lot with the essay to be able to score a bag. I just feel like it doesn't really go with me, so I always said to myself that I was only going to buy a bag if it was offered to me without having to play that game, and that is what happened. But what I have to say that Hermes has done amazingly is the fact that if you buy this bag right now, $11,000, this specific bag, 25 size, in toggle leather, gold hardware, in noir, you can sell it for like 18,000, and that's like something that they would buy from you. So by buying this bag, you're already making money. I will never sell it. I would not do that, only if I needed like the money badly. Other than that, the price of this bag keeps going up every single year, same as this one. But since everyone can go and buy this bag from the store, it doesn't have the same resale value. Yes, it will always go up. So if you buy this bag in 2000, I would say 18 that I bought it, and it was around 4,500, something like that, I have already made around $2,000. That's massive for a bag that I have loved and used a lot. So yes, Chanel also has like its reasons, and yes, it's also an investment. Both of these bags are the biggest investments in the handbag world, so I think both are still worth it. It's just a matter of how much are you willing to pay for the design. Yes, I think that it comes down to that. So personally, I would like to see from Chanel to improve some quality at the same time that they are increasing their prices, because they are not doing that. They definitely are not. They need to put the gold plating back. They need to justify the price that they're putting on their bags. They need to be a bit more careful with the quality control, because I have been seeing a lot of bags that are far from perfect and they are trying to push the sale on them, and I have had to pass on many bags because they were just not perfect. So this is the perfect example. I wanted to buy this one in Lambsking, but every bag that I saw coming through in Lambsking was just not perfect. They were like either crooked or they had some type of scratches or just something was off, and I could not handle it because of the price of the bag. Now more than ever, and I'm not gonna come and say, because we always do this, we always say we're not gonna buy Chanel anymore because of the price increases, and then we end up complaining again of the new price increase, but we end up buying once again. So I would say, I personally from now on, until I see some improvement on their quality, I will start buying vintage bags or pre-loved bags, but I'm gonna add an exception, and the only way that I will buy a new classic flap from store is going to be if it's one of my unicorn colors and it's available. I have the money for it, but it has to be one of the colors that I'm really looking for. I'm not gonna just go buy another classic flap for the sake of it because I cannot justify the prices anymore. So yes, I'm gonna start buying vintage because I really like Chanel and I really like classic flaps. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and I think I'm gonna start focusing a little bit more into buying Hermès new from store. This is because of the prices that I was willing to pay for new classic flaps. I'm gonna like transmit it into Hermès now, and that is because first of all, I have always liked the Birkin and the Kelly like so much. I'm not really sure about the Constance, but both of these bags I have always loved, and the thing is, now that I have the opportunity to buy them and that I'm sort of in, I want to take advantage of that because eventually I am going to move and I will not be able to keep going to the boutique that I'm actually going right now. So I'm not gonna be able to have the same relationship with the SA that I have right now. So I do want to grow my Hermès collection. I want another Birkin. I would actually love a Kelly, but I also don't want you guys to feel like from now on I'm gonna be like Team Hermès like fully through and through. No. I still love the bags that I have and I will still keep buying Chanel. I don't know if I'm gonna do it from store. Like that's my issue here, like if buying from store is gonna be worth it. But I don't know, I wish like they listened and they just did something to prove us that yes, it's still worth it to buy classic flaps, because I just don't know. This is like a very tricky topic for me because I love them both. And I wanted to bring another bag right now. A lot of people have been telling me that because now I have this one, this is gonna be my favorite bag in my collection. And I honestly still don't know because I do have this one, but I have one complaint and you will definitely not be able to see it from the camera. But I have a little bit of wear and tear in here and I don't even know how it happened. Like it was out of nowhere. So basically the caviar is like peeling off in a section of the bag. And this bag is like, this is my baby, this is my bag, this is my child, and I love it so much, and it has a new twin sibling in my heart. So these two bags are basically the ones that I would probably never sell alongside with this one. It's not that I'm gonna prefer this one over this one, I just feel like they're very different bags in many ways. I feel like every girl should have a Birkin and a classic flap, obviously in my insane idiotic world. I just feel like every bag collector, like hardcore collector, should have like a Birkin and a classic flap in their wardrobe because they're very different. You can use them for many different purposes and styles and situations. So I don't really feel like they compete, but more like make up together an amazing bag collection, in my opinion. I just feel like Chanel should back off a little bit with the price increases and sit down, rethink the way they're making the bags. I just hope, because I have this theory, let me know if you think that it's gonna happen the same, but I feel like Chanel is going to start reducing their production on black classic flaps, maybe the beige ones too, to make them a little bit more exclusive. But this is just like something that I think will happen. I'm not sure that it will happen. It's just something that it might happen to try to replicate this. But answering the final question, if you came to me right now and you had the opportunity to buy either of them and you had the money, I would say the Birkin is worth it. And I know, please don't hate me for it, I'm just trying to let you know what I can sense is the best quality and most durable bag between both of them and worth the price. So this was my all over the place video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any type of input on the topic, I would love to have a discussion on the comment section down down below. I always love learning from the comments from you guys. So if you have anything to say regarding this, please let me know in the comments down below. If you want like a direct comparison between the bags. Oh, I also wanted to answer a question that I had, and someone wanted me to put the Birkin against the 20cc so they could see the difference between them in sizes. And this is the 20cc and this is the Birkin, and you can see they are very similar in size with the 25, and the top handle drop is bigger on the 20cc, and on the sides. So yes, that was it. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. If you want a direct comparison between the classic flap and the Birkin, like as bags, not as worth it or not, please let me know in the comment section down below also. And if you're not done watching my channel, I'm gonna leave you another video right here, so please consider going to watch that. And thank you so much for watching this video. See you on the next time. Bye.